This is the development trait. Superstar. This is the ability. This player has a zone ability.
You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the roll. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, look at me go. I can show you lane.
That ultra ground music, riding in the year, I use it. Tighten up, you'll lose it. I approve. I bet I stamped and approve. Straight ultra ground make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lane, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lane, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it.
It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Ravens, next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. They got to come out ready to play.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. Well, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around it. Number 32, dead last in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. In motion, Aguilar. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Raiders for their opening drive, and at the helm in his first year in silver and black, 6th season overall, Gardner Minshew.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now Minshew. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On play action, they'll throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's Minshew. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 59 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
10-0 the score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Minshew sets to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Off play action, it's Minshew. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Steps away. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 2nd and goal, Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Jackson now. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Henry again on 2nd down. There's a nice move. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The tight end in motion right. Here's Jackson to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. Henry. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Jalen Tolbert, a touchdown reception. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson, and his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and they work this well upfield across the 45. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. Room to maneuver at the 35 and down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the option, here's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Minshew. They'll roll him out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Holding offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Here's Minshew. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. On 2nd and a long way to go. Minshew. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Minshew sets to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The Ravens ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now it's Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and Gardner Minshew getting set to go to work once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Now they'll audible to something else. On the handoff, it's Laube. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Laube. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here's Minshew. Flushed out right. The open man here, Renfro. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll come up now on second down. Minshew. Open man is Tucker.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Now Minshew. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And Minshew will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 20-19. A little under 30 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Jackson to throw. Connecting with Aguilar. And he's brought down at midfield. So the first play of the drive, not only do they get the first down, but a big chunk of yardage. And looking pretty good here. Throwing. Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 21-yard line.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And they will take a knee here. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Las Vegas, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for Charles Davis and our entire
it, so I put it on. She be in the she just made a big. I got rolling over. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got a flavor.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Brock Bowers. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Raiders and the Panthers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. They'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Young now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Young will set to throw. Crossing route, catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Young. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
It's the pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
A carry here for Laube. 7 yards there and a first down. The Raiders have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll run with Laube. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's a peek at their past draft class. And, Charles, sometimes you'll see teams that have really specific needs they want to fill. Some can just say, well, I'm going to take... And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. The play fake. Now Young. Johnson odds poke three. Football's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, like I set the tone for the game for them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is the first-round pick, Brock Bowers. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Laube. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Now Minshew. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That's caught by Tucker. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
And it'll be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Young. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Young. Pass pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young to throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brooks. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Young. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Minshew sets to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Here's Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Tucker. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. So we've reached halftime with just the lone. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Off play action, it's Minshew. Throw left side, complete. That's Bowers. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Out of the gun is Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. It'll be Minshew again. Flush to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's caught by Myers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Thielen going to go in motion right. Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Johnson, 70 yards. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down and 4, Minshew. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And Bowers is clearly the top tight end in college football over his 3 seasons at Georgia. And I applaud the Raiders for not letting Michael Mayer's selection a year ago prevent them from adding to their riches at that position.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The slot man in motion right. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. Through the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. Young working out of the gun. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Dances by him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Minshew. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Looking to throw. Open man is Myers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far. They'll come up first and 10 here. Young to throw. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Ligon. Here comes second down. Here's Young. That's caught by Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. First and 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now Young. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's in. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So here we go, 45 ticks to play, and it's all going to come down to this onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can finally.